Hello, this is Hal Jacobs. I'm a PGA professional at the Worcester Country Club. Mr. Bafaro, this is our lesson last night. I'll go over a couple quick things that will hopefully keep things fresh in your mind. We worked on a few things. The big two things that we worked on, I think the thumb location on your grip has to be correct. I also believe the second thing we worked on was how you took the club back. The start of your golf swing, it was a whole lot of arm movement and not so much shoulder movement. So we're trying to keep your hands in front of your chest. It's going to allow you to be a little bit more consistent with your iron play. So I'm just going to show you your golf swing in slow motion. And then we'll go ahead and draw a couple lines and look at some stuff. So this is down the line view. If you remember the few lines that I draw, one we've got swing plane. The second we have your spine angle. We'll draw a little spot around your head to make sure you don't move your head. You did a really good job of keeping your knee flex. I'm not too worried about that. We drew that last night, but I'm not going to draw it here. As you take the golf club back, you can see you're outside the line a little bit. And the big thing that we noticed is we go until about here, your shoulders don't move at all. So as you get to the top of your golf swing, your hands are a little bit disconnected from your chest. We touched on as you get to the top, the wrist hinge. We are going to work on that, just not right this second. But as you can see, your head pops out towards the ball a little bit, and that's because you took the club a little bit outside on the way back. As you come down to impact, you do a great job of clearing your hips. Unfortunately, your hand's a little bit slow getting to the golf ball. I think that has to do with tension. Remember, we talked about tension. So if your hands are slow getting to the golf ball, it's going to be a little inconsistent with your shots. And I really like this finish. You're really around. You talked about this leg right here. I think, again, the weight gets on the outside a little bit of your left leg, and that's why you spin out a little bit. I'm not too worried about that. There are some guys on the tour that spin out, so don't worry too much. I'm going to bring up a few guys. We talked last night about David Toms. So here's David Toms. If we draw similar lines, I'm just going to draw the swing plane of his golf swing and take you through it. See, he's pretty much on that swing plane until about here. But the big thing is his shoulders move a whole lot. So if we get you back to the beginning of your swing, we get you to that same position. I could see the buttons on his chest are facing back in this direction, and I think you're still close to the ball. So as you go to the top, compared to him, he's going to get a little more shoulder turn, a little more wrist hinge. His flexibility is going to allow his hands to be that high. But in terms of lower body, still the same. The spine tilt on you is still the same, so that's good stuff. As he gets back to the ball, and you can see his hands are a little bit behind his shoulders, but that's kind of the way that it should be. As you get back to the ball, again, it's okay. You're rotated around. This foot's starting to come off. A couple good things going on. But like we said last night, it's not where we want it to be to get most consistency out of it. And then I'm just going to go to David Tom's full swing. There. So let's take a look at your face-on view. I'll draw a few lines here. And let's see. So as you take the club back again, the shoulder turn doesn't move a whole lot. If you see, look at the right shoulder between here and here, it moves a little bit, but not enough. We get to the top. That's the top of your golf swing. Let's take a look. We did couples and Tom's last night. I'll just show you Tom's again as he gets to the top of his golf swing. And you can see how much more wrist hinge he has. So as you guys both rotate, one of the things we talked about last night, since you didn't rotate the greatest on the backswing, what they call the X factor, the difference between your hip angle and your back angle. You've got your back's a little more straight up and down, and his is a little bit turned away from the target. That's going to give him a little more power and a little more consistency. As you rotate back towards the downswing, still a lot of good things. Your head's pretty much in the same place. Your hip rotation, I like your hip rotation. I don't want to change that. As he comes in, he's got that lag effect a little bit more than you do because he was able to hinge at the top. And as you come through to your follow through, I really like your follow through. As you could see in David Tom's swing, he's a little more straight up and down, and you've got a little bit of a curve, but nothing to worry about right now. The two things that we worked on, we get that grip corrected. We get the start of the backswing on the right track, and then I think we can move on to build on the top of the backswing and then down into impact. And it's going to make you a much more consistent ball striker. I like the progress you made in the short amount of time that we had last night. Keep working on it. Those 3 drills that I gave you are good to start, and hopefully we'll get out in the driving range soon. The weather turns nice at the end of the week, and we'll be doing well. Have a great day.